All right, ladies and gentlemen, ring introductions are out of the way, and there's the prize that's going to be on the line in this matchup. The SSW World Heavyweight Championship. The champion CJ Flores defending against the brand new FTWA World Heavyweight Champion Big Haus, and also defending against the hometown favorite here, the Brick House Joey Knight Jr. representing HCW. Some interesting dynamics to get through in this matchup. Haus is telling Joey to step aside. Obviously, Haus from SSW, he's got his own issues with CJ Flores. But Joey trying to remind them both that he's a part of this matchup too, and they're just shoving Joey to the side. Both these men, personal issues with each other, are taking precedent in this matchup. Again, shoving Joey Knight Jr. off to the side. And Joey, they ducked the line. Kick to the gut. It seems for maybe just a moment, wait a minute, they got Joey hooked here. Double choke slam to Joey Knight Jr. by Big Haus and CJ Flores. And CJ going for the cover. Haus breaking it up, and now Haus going in the cover. And CJ breaking it up. For those that may not know the history between Flores and Haus, when the first SSW heavyweight champion was being crowned, Haus was mere moments away from becoming SSW World Heavyweight Champion until a certain Ryan Days inserted himself in that matchup. He wasn't even involved in the matchup, not an official competitor, but Ryan Days inserted himself in the matchup, cost Big Haus the match, and CJ Flores walked out the first ever SSW World Heavyweight Champion. So that's the issues that Haus and Flores have with each other coming in this matchup. Haus believes that he should be the one standing here today as the SSW World Heavyweight Champion, defend the title in this big, important main event matchup here in Texarkana, Arkansas. And now it's very interesting because Haus, who is adamantly SSW all the way through, there's no question about that, but he is having to represent FTWA in this matchup as the FTWA World Heavyweight Champion. CJ Flores, the athleticism of the big man right there, springing off the ropes and going into an arm drag on Big Haus. The Big Haus gained entry into this matchup earlier tonight. By winning the FTWA Rumble, which that FTWA World Heavyweight Championship was on the line in that matchup. So Haus potentially can walk out as a double heavyweight champion here tonight if he's successful in this main event matchup. As CJ Flores is dominating here in the early goings of this matchup, as he's got Haus hooked. And this is not a good situation for Big Haus. Hangman DDT right there to the FTWA heavyweight champion. And CJ Flores is rolling this one, and I can see Joey Knight Jr. scurrying on the outside, but now CJ Flores saw him as well. And now CJ now. That's Joey. Hangman DDT to Joey. CJ Flores laying out the competition as he goes for the cover here. Just a 2 count on Joey Knight. As obviously Flores was hoping to put this one away pretty early. After all, it is Flores and his big mouth and the big ego on him that put himself in this predicament. Originally, this matchup was scheduled just to be a one-on-one affair. CJ Flores defend the SSW title against the FTWA Rumble winner. And CJ Flores said, I'm the World Heavyweight Champion for a reason. I need to know who I'm going to be facing coming into this historic event. And the managements of FTWA, SSW, and HCW all came together, and they decided that, CJ Flores would know one of his opponents going into this matchup, but he would still not know who the participant was on the FTWA side of things. So ultimately, because of CJ Flores' mouth, this match went from a one-on-one competition to a triple threat. And of course, Joey Knight Jr. was the one that we knew coming into this matchup who would be facing CJ Flores. Joey Knight Jr. earning his way into this matchup by defeating Aaron Storm in the main event of our Camden, Arkansas debut just last week. And CJ Flores now, oh my goodness! Believes he calls that the fractured cut right there. As he's going in the cover on Joey, couldn't he retain? No, Joey getting the shoulder up, and Haus right there to stay on top of the situation. That's Big Haus now, looking to collect some big gold here in Texarkana, Arkansas. When Worlds Collide, oh, coming in, charging in with that headbutt right there. On to the SSW champion, and now rolling him out to the floor. I guess he wants to go after Joey Knight Jr. I mean, I've talked about the history between CJ Flores and Big Haus. There's history between Big Haus and, oh! The sound of that. As I was saying, there's history between Big Haus and Joey Knight Jr. as well. Oh, it is not friendly, as you can tell by the viciousness of them chops. And Haus now, oh my goodness, the athleticism on the big man right there. Cartwheel back elbow, snapmare Joey Knight Jr. out of the corner, and just shoving him down. And now Haus going to the high rent district. Frog splash from the second row, crushing Joey Knight Jr. And CJ Flores is there to break it up. CJ Flores preserving his SSW heavyweight title reign for the time being, shoves Joey Knight Jr. out of the ring. Joey has not been able to get out of the gates here so far in this matchup. This matchup is either all been CJ Flores or all been Big Haus. It's gone back and forth between these two SSW, well, I should say, the SSW representative, CJ Flores, and the now FTWA representative, Big Haus. FTW representative for this match only, as he is coming in as the brand new FTWA World Heavyweight Champion, but he's finding himself in a bad way here. Oh, but able to get CJ Flores off him. And hopefully for his case, preserve his hopes of becoming the second ever SSW Heavyweight Champion. As Big Haus, he is coming in. Oh, hot and heavy on the SSW Champion. And Haus backing it up. And here he comes again. Oh, and just slapping the fractured one right across the face. Letting CJ Flores know what he thinks of him. And, oh, beautiful suplex by the Super Redneck. And Haus now has Flores back up. What's he looking to go for here? Oh, I think he's going to try super. Oh, and Haus. Haus, stop it in the momentum now. He's got the Anaconda Vice on. Beautiful counter by Big Haus. Flores tried countering Haus's suplex for suplex of his own. But Haus able to keep the lower center of gravity and lock in the Anaconda Vice. Joey Knight Jr., where the heck is he going? As Haus forced to relinquish the Anaconda Vice by CJ Flores. And Joey Knight, I've never seen Joey Knight Jr. on the top rope. Oh my goodness, double crossbody by Joey Knight. I've never in my life seen Joey Knight Jr. come off the top rope. But hey, this is the match to do it in. And oh, Haus kicks out. And now going in the cover on CJ. CJ kicks out. If you're going to take those big time risks, this is the match to take them in. Joey Knight Jr. It's finally, it looks like anyway, is going to be in the driver's seat of this matchup. He's got, oh, just ramming those elbows in the face of Flores. And now coming around. Oh, there's an elbow for Haus. Target acquired. Elbow for Flores. And now Joey checking on that ankle. Oh, one more for Haus. And coming around, another one for Flores. And Joey now has Flores. Snapmare. And here comes the drop kick by Joey Knight Jr. And we got cover. 1, 2. Oh, Haus. Haus was there to break it up. That was a close one for both for all competitors. CJ Flores' heavyweight title reign was almost over. Haus saw his chances at the SSW title flash before his eyes, and Joey Knight Jr. almost became SSW heavyweight champion. As Haus now applying the pressure to Joey Knight Jr. Wait a minute, CJ Flores. Wait, we got a double submission situation here. Both men have arm bars. But Joey, and senior official Todd's right there to ask Joey if he gives up. But if he does, Haus breaking it up to go for a pinfall instead. CJ breaks it up, and now CJ in the cover. Both Haus and Flores, they're willing to work together to keep the outsider, as Haus addressed people like Joey Knight Jr. Haus and Flores willing to work together when it comes to keeping Joey Knight Jr. out of this matchup. But the absolute second that it gets in the way of each other becoming SSW heavyweight champion or retaining the title, in CJ Flores' case, they're right back on top of each other. As Flores, speaking of top, he's going to the top rope here. CJ Flores, deceptively athletic. And he's going for Swanton Bomb on the big Haus. Cover. 1, 2, and Joey breaks it up. Joey got right in there, just in the nick of time to break up that pin. Flores, most definitely, would probably, be walking out as heavyweight champion right now if Joey wasn't there to break it up at the low blow. And now going back to that octopus stretch is CJ Flores. CJ Flores wants to humiliate Joey Knight Jr. in front of his hometown fans, in front of his family, in front of his friends, by making him submit. But Joey fighting back, kicking Flores right in the face. And that's the bad thing about that octopus stretch, is you're leaving yourself vulnerable to that other foot. There's Joey Knight now as the champion. DDT! Platinum! And Joey, what's he looking to go for? Wait, Joey looking to go to the second rope here, maybe a swanton of his own. We've seen him try it many a times. He's getting, Tex Arquette on his side, but he missed. And now Flores gotta show Joey Knight how it's done. Flores going back to the top rope here. He's sizing Joey up, lining him up, and Swanton bomb! Again, but this time to Joey Knight. And Haus is there to break it up. Haus is there at the last possible second to break up that pin. This one is still going, folks. But for how much longer? These three men have just absolutely beaten the tar out of each other. We got three big meaty men slapping meat in the middle of the ring here in Texarkana, Arkansas. As Haus and Flores now. Look at him. Double chop to Joey Knight Jr. Like I said, when it comes to making sure Joey Knight Jr. stays out of contention for the SSW heavyweight title, they will team up. As Haus and Flores, double suplex tonight. Remember, folks, coming in this matchup, Haus was surrounded by some of his fellow SSW compadres, Urban Cowboy, Hawaiian Heartthrob, and Kingpin, and they was talking about the infestation of HCW talent into their company. As we all know, Joey Knight Jr., Eclipse, Aaron Black, and Matthew DeLuna, regular visitors of SSW down in Houston, Texas. As Flores has an armbar on Joey, but Haus has a headlock on Flores. Whoever taps first, this is an interesting situation. But Flores made Haus let go of the headlock. And Joey trying to fight back. He got out of the armbar now. As Haus now. Has Flores goozled. Wait a minute. Well, this is an interesting dynamic. Double choke slam and all that work on the arm. Maybe that was just too much for Joey. Haus looking to pick the scraps. Dumps Joey to the outside. Flores kicked out. In just those split seconds that Haus used to get rid of Joey Knight Jr. Pay dividends for CJ Flores. Because surely that would have been it. And Haus now looking to drag Joey Knight back into the ring. I guess Haus wants to personally deal with the outsider, as he likes to call Joey Knight Jr. in the likes of the HCW crew. And Haus driving that shoulder into the gut of Joey Knight Jr. Joey playing a little dirty back, that poke to the eye right there. And CJ, CJ! That guy's got his man either way. He was sizing up Haus, but Joey didn't see it coming. Joey was going after Haus the same time CJ was. Haus moved out of the way. An incidental contact by CJ Flores, but CJ taken down by Haus. And Haus now has Joey Knight where he wants him. Here comes the clothesline. Oh, wait a minute. Joey caught him. Crossface is locked in. And Haus taps out. Ladies and gentlemen, Joey Knight Jr. is the brand new SSW World Heavyweight Champion. He has done it in front of his friends, in front of his family. Joey Knight Jr. has reached the mountaintop in the main event of When Worlds Collide, and he can't believe it. The celebration begins here in the Twin City of Texarkana. Texas and Arkansas are going to be celebrating tonight with the win of the hometown boy, Joey Knight Jr. And Haus, I guess he has to admit when he got beat, bringing Joey in for an embrace. He left us. Oh no! Haus, what are you doing? And now the rest of the SSW crew, they're assaulting Joey Knight. What the hell is this? This was meant to be a union between three companies to bring a great show. And here comes the Clips. Here comes Aaron Black, the establishment. Matthew DeLuna, what the heck? Even DeLuna has to put the feelings of Joey Knight Jr. aside for Haybar Championship Wrestling. But the numbers are too much. There are too many SSW goons assaulting our HCW superstars. This is chaos here. at the end of When Worlds Collide. But it's SSW. Hey, wait a second. There's carnage. What on earth? And they're coming with weaponry, and now that's backing up the SSW crew, except for one. The unkillable Mickey Vargas is standing his ground. He's telling them that this is his ring. This is his territory. He don't care. As Vargas, not afraid of anything in Black Savage. Laying out Vargas with the chair shot. Carnage coming to the rescue of the establishment and Matthew De Luna. But I'm not ignorant enough to think that it was to help them, but to help Haybar Championship Wrestling as they are running off now. Those vandals from SSW. And ladies and gentlemen, there's your story right there. The brand new SSW World Heavyweight Champion, the Brick House, Joey Knight Jr. has done HCW proud in the main event. And Carnage letting them know that we didn't do this for the establishment. We ain't forgot our history, but we did this for HCW, because tonight, that's what means more than anything else. But let the celebration begin in the city of Texarkana as Joey Knight Jr. stands tall in the main event as a heavyweight champion for the first time in his career. Joey Knight Jr. can say, I am at the mountaintop. I am the one who everyone is going to go after. I am a heavyweight champion. And what a moment right there, ladies and gentlemen, to be shared by three brothers. The Real Deal Eclipse, Aaron Black, and Joey Knight Jr., the establishment. What a moment this is for all three men who get to perform here in front of their home for the first time ever for Haybar Championship Wrestling. What a night this has been. Three companies involved: HCW, Super Southern Wrestling, and Full Throttle Wrestling Association. What a night we have brought to all of you. 5 incredible matches, 2 new champions, and 1 incredible moment to end the night on, as we are seeing right now around this ring. The hometown boys, the establishment, but most of all, the brand new SSW Heavyweight Champion, Joey Knight Jr. I've been Josiah Henderson, and thank y'all for When Worlds Collide.